Hello, hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, I'm gonna wait. Ooh, hello, hello. If you're in the chat or if you're in the stream, say hi in the chat. I'd love to see everyone's. Hey, I see a fat whale and I love it. Hello, hello. I will be giving it a few more minutes to see if anyone else wants to join in. I am doing absolutely fantastic. How is everyone else? Yay, awesome. Has anyone been doing any of the other workshops or is working on a challenge? I'd love to hear about how your Global Hack Week is doing. It is indeed cold. Give me 1 second. I shall do it. You submitted your README. Cool. I know that there were a few really cool challenges that were new. For example, Stack Overflow has this thing where you attack their like it was a cybersecurity challenge that I thought was really really cool. I know that MLH going into more cybersecurity stuff is relatively new with like Sneak and like now this one. I thought that was cool. Someone is asking where we would see the other workshops. If you mean the workshops that have already passed, those are all you're on Twitch right now, so um, they're on like the videos are there on Twitch, but they are also on YouTube and Facebook. I'm pretty sure like right after the stream is done, they will stay there. So it's automatically there after the end of the workshop. Otherwise, if you are looking for the workshops that have yet to happen, I'm gonna do it this way. GHW MOH.io. There we go. And then schedule, and then we'll transfer it here. So honestly, I'm like, me and Zane are the only ones that are still doing workshops this weekend, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so one is this one, and then there's Zane's, and then there's mine, and then there's mine, and then there's mine, and then there's a closing ceremony on Monday, so we Gucci. No worries at all. Oh, that is super cool. And yes, so quick introduction before we get started. My name is Isabel. You can call me Isa. I'm a coach here at Major League Hacking. I use she, her pronouns, and a fun fact about me is that I have seen 2,000 hours of anime, which is relatively a lot of anime. My LinkedIn is here, my Twitter, my Instagram is here if you want to follow me or connect with me. But the way that I wanted to structure this is um, we'll start with the concepts of blockchain because what I found is that blockchain is a little different in the like it's different enough that you need oh hello so we're gonna go over the glossary. It's a wall of text, but I will be going over everything. Don't worry about that. And you do not have to. If you want to take a screenshot, you can, but you don't have to take notes. I will be sharing these slides in the Discord server, but also uh, I am what you call it? Sorry, I got sidetracked. I'll also be making a website that has all of my Global Hack Week and or workshop stuff. I'm working. I'm promising myself that I'll get that to y'all by next Global Hack Week in December. But yeah. Also, I don't know how to change the hair color on my avatar because someone drew it for me. Like we have a cartooner person in Major League Hacking, and my natural hair color is black. Uh, Before this, I was blonde, and like the black grew out, and I didn't bother like changing it because I didn't know how to do the gradient part. And now I don't know. I'm turning into the kind of person that changes her hair color, so that's pretty cool. E-girl, Twitch streamer type thing. And then so I'll go over the glossary. This is or like the concepts, so it'll be like lecture style. But I am very very open, as you may have seen, to pausing for questions. So if anything is unclear to you, the chat is very very open. I will keep track of that. And then going over like how to get started in the space, and then I haven't decided what we're gonna make yet. I am planning on letting y'all mostly decide. Like if there's something that you really, really are interested in, um, if you have like a specific use case of Ethereum that you want to try out, let me know, and that's we'll think about that for what to make. Um, but in general, oh, don't worry, you're not too late, or you're not late. I'm just getting started with like the very talk heavy part of uh, this session. But um, I would like to have a short poll of like how much people already know about blockchain. Like if we have total beginners that don't know what blockchain means, let me know. Or if you know what the blockchain is because of like crypto and NFTs, let me know. Or if you know stuff and you're just trying to make another project, I'd love to hear about that from y'all. That is heavy background noise. I am so sorry if you hear that. My neighborhood is rowdy. But yes, I'm checking the chat. Complete beginner, awesome. Hi Zell. I didn't notice the username earlier, but hello again. Um, Quite new to this. Awesome, awesome. Complete beginner, but I'm interested to know about blockchain. Cool. So we are beginners. Then I'll start from the very beginning. Again, if you have questions, stop me. But blockchain is, as the thing says, a public database of transactions. So this database of transactions is shared across many computers in a network. So bunch of computers are connected together. They have a database of the transactions, which are transactions are the term that is used for any action that is initiated by an externally owned account. That means that it's a person versus a contract. We'll go over like what contract means in a little bit. But that ledger, like another term for the public database of transactions, is a ledger, because the background of blockchain was like in economics, where a triple ledger system was like where you, aside from the people who are doing the transaction, like let's say computer A is talking to computer B. Computer A knows about the conversation, computer B knows about the conversation, but there is a computer C up to Z that also knows about the conversation, keeps track of the conversation, and makes sure that that conversation is not fibbed or messed around with or lied about, or just overall not um, like just corroborates that information. So this is very good for security. We were talking about cybersecurity earlier. So this is very secure because all of the nodes or computers on the blockchain or on the chain at which we speak of has to agree with what has happened, or like the transactions that have occurred, or else that transaction is denied or removed or whatever. Um, that so that database has all of the transactions, and then as I was saying earlier, all of the all or sometimes most of the network has to agree with the that uh, database of transactions. And the way to agree on it is called a consensus mechanism. Now, there are different kinds of consensus mechanisms. It's different per chain. So I forgot to mention earlier, there are a bunch of different chains. When we say blockchain, there isn't just one. So we were talking about a network. There is a network uh, for Ethereum. I'll go into that. There's a network for Solana, so for Coinbase, for Polygon, and then like a bunch of other stuff. But the thing that I'm going to go over right for these two workshops is Ethereum. Um, but yeah, so those the way that the nodes on the network agree with each other about um, the database of transactions is the consensus mechanism. I put here in red that the consensus mechanism specifically for Ethereum has changed recently, like just this year, from a proof of work to a proof of stake. I figured that like you as someone who's just getting started, if I go into like all of the mechanisms, it might be a little overkill. But if you're curious, each of these bolded terms is a link, and again, I'm giving you the slides. So if you're interested in learning more about proof of stake, or if you're interested in learning about consensus mechanisms, all of the different kinds are over here. Um, and you can do more research on that, or you can pop in the chat. You can pop your question in the chat in case it's something that I can't answer. But so proof of stake is the new mechanism. It's more secure, it's not as energy intensive, and it's better for implementing scaling solutions. Um, so uh, the gist of it was basically, instead of just because proof of work didn't require you to put a stake into the thing that you were validating as in like agreeing that that is what was happened and what has happened in the transaction. So proof of stake has a little more, as the term says, has more stake in it. um, so the slides are going to be, honestly, so I don't want to give the slides yet, just so that people don't dip and just like take my mid workshop. So my plan was to put this link in the announcement that I made for this workshop. I'm also going to put it in the website that I have yet to make, that I keep mentioning, but that's okay. But yeah, so you'll get these slides. But yes, so proof of stake requires more gas, which I will go into, and that's how it's a little. It's a lot different. It's not a little different. It's a lot different. But for the people who are just trying to get to know blockchain, or the people who just want to, I don't know, mint their selfie into an NFT and sell it for $1,000. That probably won't work, but it's a funny it's a funny like hypothetical. The the like you wouldn't have to go into the nitty gritty of that. But yes, so going into Ethereum, this is one of the most commonly used blockchains. When I look up resources for blockchain, most of them are on Ethereum. So I figured sticking with this as opposed to the other chains might be the most like as close to universal as I could get. So everyone on this network agrees on the state of the Ethereum virtual machine. So there's like one computer called the EVM that has that database of transactions that I was talking about. And when someone requests a transaction, others in the network will execute it and update the EVM. So two parts to this thing. Others in the network will execute it. This is saying that the processing power, the computing power, when you make a transaction or when you request a transaction, comes from the other nodes. So When you, for example, ask, like when you transfer crypto, then the processing power required to take it from one account to another is from the other nodes. And then after that transaction is done, it is logged onto the ledger that is in the EVM, and then everyone else is updated after the EVM is updated. Um, and then we have Ether, uh, which is the native cryptocurrency of Ethereum. Um, when you make a transaction, you have to pay. But it's like a very, depending on how much processing power you need, that uh, that fee for the transaction will increase. But it's usually like minutia of cents. Um, with the projects that I have tried. But the colloquial term for the crypto that you have to pay for transactions is called gas. Um, the having to pay for transactions allows for crypto economic security, which means, um, wait, let's see, what's this? Yo, I know that username. Hello, friend. The By everyone else, you mean the general public. So, um, I think you mean when I was talking about this, right? So, everyone on the network. So if you're not in it, like if you're not in the Ethereum network, of like it would make sense that you can't, validate anything that's in there. Um, but um, so people within the network will see what you did, but you have the power. Like one of the things that people like about blockchain is the security. So like, for example, I have a MetaMask wallet, and I don't even remember if it like asked for my email address, or no, it probably did. But like it's like you don't have to attach it to your identity, is I think what I'm saying. Let's find out what my password is so you can see what a wallet looks like. You'd think I would keep better track of my garsh. Garsh. Oh, okay. I think this is my password. I'm going to open my MetaMask in another window. Garsh, friends. Um, I'll close that, and then you give me a second while I. Yes. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. So, we are logged in. This is my wallet. That's how much money I have. Um, it's not even one full currency. So it's, and like, okay, let's see. These are the transactions that I've made. Let's see. Yeah. So the total gas fee is that much, which is like minuscule. So you're good. I have a question, which is, does someone control these cryptocurrencies? So one thing about, I didn't put it as a keyword here in the glossary, but basically the point of, oh, okay, here, decentralized. The term that is used often in the Web3 space is decentralized, which means no one person is in charge. Um, Remember how we have a copy that is in charge, which is the EVM, but no one person, no one entity is in charge of editing that. Like everyone on the network agrees. So the way that I like to think about it is, the uh like if you step on a nail, it goes through, but if you step on a bunch of nails, and like the physics dictates that weight is distributed, so it doesn't go through you. So because the authority per se is distributed, no, like it doesn't like pierce per se. So short answer, there's no one that controls these cryptocurrencies. Someone has to start them, but when they're on the chain, they lose owner. Yeah, they lose ownership of it. Um, and then we have a follow up question. Blockchains are secure but not private, as in privacy and anonymity. I would disagree. So because blockchains are private and anonymous, because remember what I said, like, I don't, this is not attached to my identity, it just says account one. And it's more so, yeah, like, you stay anonymous, which is like one of the concerns of blockchain, because like, I think it was that one of the things that made crypto so interesting is because it's not attached to you or like the powers that be, um, which is a little bit dangerous because it's a little chaotic or anarchy. But that's how. Oh, how do you make an account? They don't ask for any identifying information. So I will incognito and make an account for everyone to follow along. But I'll do that in slide 5 because we're going to make an account with ThirdWeb and then we're going to make an account with MetaMask, which is the wallet that I mentioned. We could use Coinbase, but this is what I know how to use, and there's not too big of a difference. Besides, support local businesses versus like big conglomerates. I mean, Coinbase like did that like atrocious thing with their workers, so I am happy that I'm sticking with MetaMask. But so we'll go over that. Don't worry, stay tuned. I think we were at crypto economic security. So um, like the gas thing allows us to make it like allows anyone who's trying to make a transaction to not abuse their transactions. Like if you got to pay a little bit every time, you're not gonna be able to do it infinitely many times. You're not gonna be able to like monopolize or hog the processing power of the chain. Because like when I had to do my transactions, I had to wait a little bit. I had to first of all have everyone agree with the state with the transaction. Not everyone, but people had to agree, or nodes had to agree with the transaction, and then it had to be processed, and then it had to be agreed on again. That's why, quick tangent, if you look at one of them, there's like a priority fee. So if you want your transaction to happen a little faster, you pay a little bit more, which is apparently that much. But of course, I didn't have that. Uh, quick like note. So this is crypto. It's Matic, but this is on a test network, which means I didn't pay for this. Y'all don't have to pay for it either, so you don't have to worry. We just have like they give you a certain amount to play with, kind of like kind of like a test, yeah, like a test account, yeah. So once we get to that part, you don't have to worry about like getting your real wallet for this crypto wallet. Cool. So you keep it in your wallet, and we have MetaMask, Coinbase. I mentioned that we're using MetaMask, and then so we're now into cryptocurrency, which I had mentioned. One example is Ether, and it's the medium of exchange secured by a blockchain-based ledger without reliance CCC without reliance upon a trusted third party to maintain the ledger. So someone asked, like, if someone controls the crypto, we don't need to rely on a third party. There doesn't have to be like a middleman. Like that is the point of crypto. Where, for example, when you deal with money in the real world, if you cannot hear me in front, like on top of the very obnoxious neighbors, please let me know. But the oh, gosh. It's not even good. like it's not even good music. I'm sorry, friends. However, let's see. So the you don't have to rely on trusted third parties to maintain the ledger. When you have real world money, you have to have a middleman. For example, if you make transactions, like if you use your card at a deli, then you have to use Square or what else is there? Like, you know, the swipey thing. So that's a third party. Someone you have to go through someone to complete your transaction. Um, Whereas here, every like the that maintenance is distributed, so it's not just like one party. Um, Now this is like intermediate to advanced, but there's this thing called a bridge. If you transfer your crypto bit or anything that you own between chains, you need a bridge. I have a friend that is making like this technology. It's like the stuff of patents. It's like super duper cool, but it's super duper complicated. So again, it's intermediate to advanced. I'm just gonna mention the word. We're not gonna go too deeply into it, but resources are there in my next slide. Like these stuff have resources for you to learn more about it. Um, the chains, yeah. So you need a bridge to transfer between chains. Um, I'm going to pause for a bit, see if anyone has any questions before I go into smart contracts. Um, Smart contracts are a program on the chain. So it's not just that. Yes, so you can deploy a program on the chain, and it acts like an account, like the account that we mentioned here, in that it has like a wallet, it has like things it can do, but it's not that one user controls them. Like, yes, one or more users have to make the contract, but it's not that they control the contract after it's been deployed. Um, and a DApp, or a decentralized app, is that smart contract plus a front end. Um, there are, but I think I remember there's like a state of dApps. Um, so this is how many dApps are in the world right now. Um, and apparently there are only 3,000 dApps in existence on Ethereum, etc., etc. Cool. So let's go to Ethereum. So these are the different decentralized applications. They are, if you want to check those out, I should probably just for, I am so sad about my niggers. So let's see. Um, and we have, so those are the dApps. One thing we could do for tomorrow is create a dApp, if you're interested in that, or we could just do a smart contract like without the front end, or I mean, I don't think I am capable of teaching how to create your own cryptocurrency, but I'm capable of helping you make your own NFT. But NFTs, okay, so this there are very many applications to like the blockchain, but one of the most popular ones, aside from cryptocurrency, which is like at the base of blockchain, because you need it for the ecosystem economy, is NFTs, non-fungible tokens. You may know this as those photos of, there's that thing, like gorilla something. Wait, Bored Ape, that thing. Like, this is an NFT, like that thing. It's like that's how you may know it. However, NFTs are more than just JPEGs that are overpriced. I'm a little skeptical of NFTs because of, or like blockchain in general, because of the way that it's used. Like right now, blockchain has a lot of potential. This is my opinion. Like I'm gonna like warning it that this is just my opinion, but blockchain has a lot of potential. But the way that it's being used right now isn't very helpful to the world. Like crypto that's $20,000 each, NFTs that are thousands of dollars for a JPEG. Like I I am waiting for a time when blockchain can be used for something that makes a positive impact on the world instead of something that's like purely financial and selfish. So the point that I'm getting at is NFTs, even though you know them, you may know them as just images, it can be anything. The point of the NFT is that it represents ownership. So the image that you paid for, you can make a copy of that image, but those copies will be copies and they will not be like of the same ownership. Like the point of the NFT is like proving that it's yours. Like um you can't interchange it. And like the NFT will be attached to you. So this is really good for collectibles, for art, and apparently based on Ethereum's documentation, there is now NFTs for real estate. So I thought that was cool and I wanted to add it to the glossary. Um, but yeah, so ownership is the point of NFTs. It's not necessarily like a cool picture. But yes, so that's it for my glossary. Um, does anyone have any questions about the like any of the topics that I've covered so far before I go into and then I'll briefly go over like what resources I have. Also, can someone like type in chat just so I know like no one's died from over like what's the word that I'm looking for? Information overload. Yeah. So like blink once for yes, twice for no if you haven't like gone through information overload yet. Still alive. Nice. Cool. Thank you. So um if you want to learn more about okay, just overall getting started, the three things that I thought would be like a good place to start is first learning about blockchain and web3. I put a check mark there because by being here you already made the first step. Like kudos. If you're interested in like pursuing a career as a blockchain developer, you're good. This is a very good first step. If you want to learn more, so this is eth.build. I'm going to open this link if it'll let me. Hello. Or I can just open it here. Gosh. eth.build. Oops. So we have eth.build here. And then the other one that I had was ethereum.org. And then the last one that I had was the thing that I showed you just now, state of the dApps. So eth.build is cool because it like if we press build, hopefully it like restarted and I don't have an empty box. Yikes. We're gonna do it this way. Control Shift P. X. There. Whee. Cool. So this is what I'm expecting. eth.build allows you to visualize what's happening in the back end. I have the option of going through like, so it's like Scratch. Like, do you remember Scratch, MIT? Like this thing, it's very similar. Like there are building blocks, you connect the building blocks together and then you run them. Here, there's a click me, and then it follows, and then it changes, etc., etc. This one automatically changes, like constantly changes. And then I think if you let's find out. If I if I scan this QR code, oops, sorry friends. Let's see. Let's open this QR code. We have a YouTube link. Oh, to the to the playlist of tutorials. Cool. But this is a good place for you to learn about, for example, the security that we were talking about behind the chain. What happens is there's a hash function behind every transaction, and when you mine it, you're basically um, decrypting that hash function. But yeah, so if you want to learn about that hashing stuff, let's see what else. How to uh, like develop smart contracts, how to do the transactions, gases, wallets. They teach you how to make your own wallet. Would you look at that? Cool. Not like make your own wallet using existing wallets, but like make your own wallet. So I think that's cool too. But yeah, so ETH.build, super duper cool. Very, very helpful. You can just like click on, let's say, decrypt, and then you can just like, let's say, code. I'm pressing random buttons until something works. Let's see. Whee! So it's just like that. If you're interested in that, check it out. There's also the Ethereum official documentation. So I like them because if you go to the Learn Hub and let's say, what is Ethereum? Or no. Let's say I want to learn about DAOs. Decentralized autonomous organizations. That I don't think is the thing that I'm looking for. If I want to learn about gas and fees, yes, this is what I'm looking for. So their documentation is so on point that they specify what you need to read before you can understand this specific page. I don't think I've seen that much anywhere else. So like if I want to learn about gas and fees, I have to read about what transactions are. I have to learn about what EVMs are. And then if I need to know what transactions are, I need to learn about what accounts are and what Ethereum is. If I need to know what accounts are, I need to know what Ethereum and like, that kind of stuff. So it's very easy to follow. You will end up going down a rabbit hole and have a bunch of tabs open, but it's also really accessible language. And there's like, if you scroll, like for example, in transactions, I think it's like, okay, there are images, but then there's code snippets. And then I think at the bottom, it'll say like a visual demo. Like almost every page will have it so that if you are a visual learner, they have a video, unless like if you don't want to read through things. So very, very solid resource. And then, yeah, so those are some of the places that you can get started if you want to learn more about blockchain and Web3. Another step that I believe would be a good way to get started is to get involved within the community. Similar to how the hackathon space has MLH, the blockchain space has a bunch of like networks. Build Space is the first one that or like the easiest place that I found. They're specifically focused on projects. Oh, what's this? Just curious. Ooh, a sprint. So it's kind of like a long-term hackathon. Third Web. Okay, so this is I love them. We're gonna be using them for a project most likely, unless someone wants to do something else. They're yeah. So the Build Space also has a way for you to get started on a project. So like if you want to build NFTs, this is how you do it. If you want to build a DAO, this is how you do it. And it's in JavaScript, and it's just hackathon project, friends. Haha. Cool. So there are those, and you can get started with the community, but you can also get started with the project. So Build Space is a good thing for that. Tech Twitter and Telegram. So I have found that people like software engineers and like founders and like just people in the Web3 space, they like Telegram. So make that account. And then There's a side of Twitter that is all tech. People also go there. This is like networking heavy. I don't have links for these. But yeah. And then, last but not least, create something on the chain. So don't just make a project, but if you actually put it on the chain, then you can call yourself a blockchain developer, and that is what we are going to do next. So we are now going into making something. If anyone has any questions, like lingering questions, let me know. But otherwise, we are going to get started on at least just the setup for our project. And the chat is open for if you want to suggest what to make, or like a specific functionality that you want it to have, stuff like that. um, I'm gonna leave this on the screen. And let's see. Um, I'm very, very used to people talking to me while I talk at them. So, uh, yes, the chat is open, or else I will ramble. Um, let's see. Let's go to third web. This is third web. Um, let me, while I wait for people to get settled and, uh, like, yeah, third web is kind of like, I want to say, blockchain backend as a service. It lets you, it's either pre-built smart contracts, so all you have to do is deploy it, and there's no need for like private keys or scripts. That's pretty cool. The goal of third web is get you as close to production as quickly as possible. Um, so they have the pre-built contracts, or you can build your own contracts and then deploy it through them. They have a JavaScript SDK. One thing that's cool about them, if you want to make a dApp and you know how to use React, which by the way, next workshop is in three 3 hours, how to build your personal website using React.js. If you're interested in that and it relates to this, check that out. Or like, plus it relates to this, so go check that out. So there's a JavaScript SDK, there's a Python SDK, the React one that I mentioned. See, I think that's super cool. And then they have Go, which I think is pretty new. Last summer they didn't have Go, I don't think. So yes. There's also their documentation again. Like I am a sucker for good docs. Let's see. They have the guides, how to do very specific things. Like I think I used one of these to build like an NFT gacha. Um, so there's that, and then let's see what else is there. There's that. Yeah, third web is so well funded, they you don't have to pay for any of their stuff for as long as they can afford it. They're giving their dev tools away for free. NFT drops is the thing that I did. I basically like my one main hack blockchain project for like this. There are a lot of blockchain hackathons. Like I remembered the post. Like I remember, like if you go to hackathons and like they have a special page just for blockchain hackathons. Let's go to Isabel, and then let's go to me. Like here, see interests, and then blockchain has their own page, and then yeah. So look at this, friends. Look at these friends. Look at that. That's the smallest I've ever seen. But like, look at that. Like this is like real money. So the blockchain space is super duper like active, tight knit, collaborative, competitive, stuff like that. So that's why when I had said earlier, get involved in the community, that is like doing that. Oh, I should add that. Blockchain hackathons. Cool. And then I'll link this. And I did see the question in the chat. Hello, welcome back. Cool. So, um, we are we haven't decided on what we're making yet, but basically these are the two first steps that we need to do regardless of what we are making. If anyone has any suggestions on either something they want to build, a functionality they want it to include, like anything at all, I am open to it. Otherwise, I am going to, yeah. There are templates for what you can make. Um, we could use one of these. If y'all want. So we could either do it from scratch or we can use an existing template and work together on that. Does anyone have any thoughts? I'm at least going to not enforce, but like I'm gonna make it so that we can meme kind of project. Yes, Zell, I like the way you think. I would love that. Like, I haven't made a gag project in so long. The last gag project I did, friends, was like a while ago. For a hackathon, I was like self-care for zombies, for the zombie apocalypse. Like, I want gag projects like that. Like, I am down. Do you have do you have a meme that you have in mind? Meme kind of project. Meme kind of project. Ooh, create something with JavaScript, or I mean, like with React. That's cool. We could build a DAO. Could have drops. Oh, they even have Firebase. Oh, I love them. Full stack Web3 app. Yeah. We're gonna stick with. So I know that Solana is there, and I remember there was a workshop I saw in passing that MLH had about Solana, but I think we can stick with Ethereum, and I don't think anyone will be mad, so we're good there. Hard hat sounds familiar. Cool. Oh, solidity is another word that should probably be in the. Yeah, Solana is like hip and fresh. So it's new and popular, but I wanted the reason why I stuck with Ethereum was because it's like tried and true. I want to try this out, but because I don't know too much about it, I don't want to like blindly do it in front of everyone. So we can stick with those. Let's see. They have so many templates now. I'm so proud of them. Cool. Ooh, Shopify. Yes. Okay. I will look at. We could make a game. That'd be cool. View demo. Connect wallet. MetaMask. Text. Connect. Whee! That looks so cute. Oh, lit! Confirm. So what I just did was I claimed this NFT, so now I have an NFT. Would you look at that? It's a cute little thingamadiggy. Let's see. I need a pickaxe. Claim. What? Okay, let's debunk this for a second. What's happening here is that there is a, like, remember how every single transaction has a fee? This is what's happening right now. So the gas fee for claiming the pickaxe that I had just clicked on, and it's fading out because at every second the transaction fee changes. Because, for example, if so many people are using it at the same time, the transaction fee is, of course, by supply and demand, more expensive. All right, okay, it's 36 right now, let's do that. Cool. But sometimes when no one's using it, it's cheaper, like by minutia. So we're good there. mm, that is a while. So okay, um the claim. What you mean? Didn't I just do this? Garsh. That makes no sense. We're gonna come back to it later, but it looks like that's not what we're gonna do. um, but yeah. Do we really own an NFT if we buy it? Does the author or creator have no rights to it? In this, I mean, if you think about it, they have yes, they don't have any rights to it anymore because it's yours now. Like, it's attached to your wallet, it belongs to you. But the creator, like, similar to how when you buy stuff from someone, or if you buy art from someone, you still know who made it. So that will remain, in the sense that, like, a Van Gogh is a Van Gogh. But if the NFT is yours, then it's like it belongs to you. Can multiple people have same NFT minted? By definition, no. It wouldn't be the same NFT. It could be the same, like, image. It could be a similar image, but that copy of the image and that copy of the image are separate NFTs. Does that make sense? Like, the ownership part of it is the thing that NFT that matters to the NFT. Um, but, like, for example, this stone, that those pixels could, like, there could be multiple of this image, but um this set of pixels are mine, another similar set of pixels are yours. um but like, they wouldn't be the same NFT, is what I'm saying. I'm very irked that like, I've said this so much times that it's not a disappointment. So we don't care about play to earn game. Build drops. We could drop an NFT. You guys want to do that? Um, mint your own NFT. So basically, if you put an image in it, let's check it out. Like, this game gave you an image in the start, but it might have also gave the same image to other folks who have played this game, or does it create separate NFTs for everyone? My hunch is that um, it's the same image, but there's, like, per se an ID that makes your image different from the other player's image. It looks the same, but you own this copy, they own that copy. They'd be separate NFTs, but they'd look the same. It makes more sense because, remember, when we said ownership, it could have been real estate. Like, I think a good analogy for this would be, um, in one of those, like, gated community things. There, yes, yeah, 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 yeah. Same copy of a T-shirt. Like, oh, okay, okay, okay. Friends, this is the shirt that y'all are gonna get. By the way, this is Gene the Glitchy Giraffe for this season. It's off white, very cute. And if um uh a little like fun, like, little thing, if you get a double XL, which I think is the largest possible size, you can turn it into a dress as opposed to a t-shirt. I thought that, like, I thought that was a cool little thing. Um, at least for our femmes, or female representing individuals. How do we get it? So, I have been getting them from the physical events. If you um go so the rule is that if you go to the mini events like sneak capture the flag or cup stacking, stuff like that, at a physical event, you get first dibs at the t-shirts. But if you're at a virtual event like one of our first party hackathons during the weekends, if you win you get a shirt. There are no in-person events. No, that is I know that that's not true, because we have coaches in India that go to like the events. Maybe before there wasn't, but remember, Major League Hacking has grown significantly in the past few months, or like this season. So as of this season, I think we're at like what 300 maybe 400 member events. I'm pretty sure with how big the audience is at India, they're gonna, oh, but India is huge, so maybe in your province there aren't any. I'm sorry, I didn't think of that. But yeah, so if you win one of the FPHs, you get a shirt. Um, but otherwise, you can get them at in-person events. To everyone else, get yourself a season T. I have. I am sad that. Oh, there was a hat con. Yeah, there was a hat con. I wonder how that went. But yes. Cool. So, going back to third web. While I am rambling about what to make, you could make your account for third web and MetaMask. So it's thirdweb.com and metamask.io. Um, maybe I can Control Shift N just so I can show y'all. Okay, it'll ask you to like put like get the extension, and then the extension will ask you for, let's see. I like that it follows me. But yeah, I mean it. So if people are done with the third web and the MetaMask, type it in the chat. In the meantime, I shall keep looking for projects. Like keep me in the background while you make your accounts, and then if you hear something that I or see something that I'm talking about that you want to make, let me know in the chat. Let's see. Let's color. See, so this NFT minting thing is just random shapes. You could have the exact same shape as someone because I was gonna say there's a finite number of shapes, but that's wrong. Like there's only so many shapes, so you're gonna have the same image, like the same looking thing, but it's not gonna be the same NFT. So let's see. Let's connect our MetaMask. Hello. Connect. Connect. Mint. Free. And then I mint it. Whee! Whee! Successfully minted one NFT. And maybe if I go to my wallet and I go to assets, so apparently I minted something. I'm just trying to figure out what I minted. It's an ERC20. Pretty sure that's just an NFT. Contract? Nah, I doubt it. Probably not what I want. Sigh. 1155 maybe? Let's see. Let's reload this. And I guess it's empty. Let's see. Portfolios. Oh, as in like you can make a portfolio of your NFTs. What's my net worth? Maybe on Ethereum. Bro, friends, what is with my neighborhood? Um, gas prices. Yeah, you can have an NFT portfolio. That's pretty cool. Um, let's see. Connect wallet button, Web3 button. So far, I think this is a pretty solid project to start with. Um, starter template, friends. Let's see. Let's look at this one. Oh, do you hear it? Like, do you hear it? Yeah, exactly. Like it's. Oh, there is such a thing as inconsiderate. Jeez. I don't want to use TypeScript. We could use Next. I'm tempted to. I'm tempted to just like solidly use this. Um, let's see. You feel the bass. I'm dying. mm, their web dashboard, portal dashboard. This doesn't. All this does is connect to your wallet. I mean, that is the very first step, so we do want to do that. So I think we can do this. Functionality. Connect wallet. So that is one thing we're gonna do. Actually, create a front end might be best. Connect button. Inconsiderate. A connect button, and then what do we want to do? What do we wanna? Do we want to mint an NFT? Do we want to? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh no, we don't want to do. We could pre-build, use something pre-built, so that because there is a different programming language for blockchain stuff called Solidity. We could learn it, or we could do something pre-built since we are just trying to learn about the blockchain in general instead of like officially becoming blockchain developers if you want. So we could do an NFT drop maybe. Is this the one that? Yeah, that's the one I looked at. Mm, we could do PAX. Oh, I think PAX was the one that I did, where like, cause I made like, um, I think I can do this Hunter Hub. I think it's in my slides, bro. If I listen to this recording or like this workshop, and that thing is louder than me, I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do. There's nothing I can do. But I am looking for. There we go. Let's go, friends. Um, so this is the part that I did that I at least know how to do. So these are the deployed contracts. It's a very like simple interface, but basically these are the NFTs. I want to shout out my friend for drawing all of this. But basically each layer is one NFT, and then you can just stack your NFTs like PNGs. So that's one thing. That we could do, but like we don't have like images stacked like that. So I'm just saying like we could like that is a thing that we could do. Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. Community rewards. Let's connect our wallet. Connect with Discord. Let's see if this will work. Confirm. That's taking longer than I wanted to, but it is a common occurrence that success. Check out your NFT here. OpenSea. So OpenSea is like the place for NFTs. Ta-da, friend! Look at my NFT go. And then you can make an offer for the NFT using MetaMask, and then you say. So this is the interface for, or this is the experience for, um, like NFTs. Um, connect. Whee. I have 71 cents. So that's how much it was worth. Cool. The That's cool. Cool. It's a simple way to do stuff. So I think we could add to our functionality, connect button, upload image, and mint button. Connect wallet, MetaMask. So we're connecting the wallet, and we are going to upload the button, and then we would need possibly, I was gonna say like maybe we need a database because we're uploading the image, but we could automatically give it to third web without saving the image, so to save us from like the trouble. So third web integration, and I think, let's see, third web, minting, NFTs. Create a community-made NFT collection with restrictions that you specify using signature-based minting. Oh, dude, this is cool. Dude, that is cool. Like based on the repos, based on like people who created, based on the people who contribute to your GitHub repo, you give them an NFT. That's pretty cool. And then we could make the GitHub that people contribute to the thing that we are making. So I think I like that idea. So we could make a public repo for our project, like the one that we're going to do today and tomorrow. And then I would love to have people contribute to it. Like we could make a very tiny open source project, and then everyone who's in here that is contributing to that repo will get an NFT. What do you guys think? Let's look at this. Someone is registered on Third Web and MetaMask. Thank you very much. If anyone else is interested, let's do this. Yay, nice. Let's see. Sign in. My dude. claim an NFT if you have contributed to any of Third Web's repos. Ah, we don't care. So, what we're gonna do is use this code. Yeah. Okay, this is. Someone was screaming outside, and I hope that's someone complaining to the people, like, blasting their music to shut up. I hope they shut up before my second workshop. Okay, so that's going to be our project. So the Third Web GitHub contributor NFT is going to be our project for tomorrow. I guess I don't have to use all of the 2 hours today. And we can just use it to prepare for the project tomorrow. Third Web integration. And then, oh, what I can do right now is make the repo. Yeah. And then I'll add anyone who wants to be in it as a contributor. Let's do. Yeah, I just want to do all of the setup today and then do the project like all at once, you know? Let's see. New repository. MLH. Um, if you hear the screaming, it's hilarious at this point. I mean, it's very bad for this workshop, but it's hilarious at this point. So we are doing NFT rewards. And then public, add a readme. I thought they changed it from master to main. Oh, change the default in your settings. Okay, cool. Actually, I think it would be easier if I make the React app, like set up the React app, and then import that repo once it's been made, since Create React app already does that anyway. Like makes the repo for me anyway. Cool. So let's do that. Oh, that's just my personal website. Like, if anyone has any questions about that kind of stuff, let's go. How could it possibly take more than a split second to CD? Garsh. There, cool. So npx create React app. Oh, I'm operating on the assumption that people know a little bit of React, but if you don't, we're gonna go over it in like 3 hours. So you're good. But what I'm just doing right now is setting up the React app. Vite. What are you? What are you? I can look into it, but I'm hesitant to. Oh, there was a Vite. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. There was here starter templates. See, it's right here. Yeah, I support it, but seeing as it's something that I've never used before, I don't know if it's a good idea for me to blindly use it for like a whole project. I'm like, not everyone knows it. So I want to make it accessible. So I think I'm gonna save Vite for like a personal project, and then if it's cool, if I know how to use it, I'll use it for like December's Global Hack Week or something. So we were at making the MLH NFT rewards. I think that's all I need. It's gonna take a second, but that's okay. Cool. So while that's doing its thing, what else? What else? What else? What else? I have half a mind to like approach that person. Like it's so. I'm dead just gonna approach them and tell them to shut up. How do you do the thing where you do an overlay? How do you? Oh, they lowered it. Is my thing of will, as in the other hacker will, the other coach will? I should have done this sooner, but I'm gonna tell them to shut up. Give me. I'm gonna. Oh, he does. I saw a clip of him in like the. So we haven't spoken much. I think he's from a different country, but I think I saw him in the MLH Twitch. Like he has a clip there where he does a rhyme. But yeah. So I'm gonna leave the screen at this. I'm gonna leave that, and then I want to be able to. Ooh, flower crown. Let's see. To me, na 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 na. Oh, I can just do this. To me. Well, at least he's finally playing something I like to listen to. Oh, what I'm trying to do is this. I'm gonna publish this in public repo. Open in GitHub, and then I can just link it, but I can also add people as collaborators. So, because I don't think, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So let's. So I'm gonna leave this here, and Bro, they were having a party on the street. They were just like dancing in the middle of the street with their car like blasting their music. I cannot. I cannot. I cannot. Um but yeah, so we are here. We are we got our repo. Um I don't know how people want to give me their GitHub usernames. Maybe you can just type it. I remember Zal has like all of his usernames the same. But if anyone else wants to contribute and wants to be added to the repo, you can type it in the chat. You can DM it to me on the Discord server, anything like that. Um, let's see. How do I want to make everyone contribute to the repo? We could like have issues and like do pull requests and stuff, but then we'd have to like prepare for, excuse me, like call dibs on the ticket beforehand. But that is an option. Let's see. Yeah, I can't think of another way to like make this super duper interactive without preparing for it in advance. But I feel bad for the people who can't like join in, or like who like come in later or whatever. But it's okay. So um we could make it like super duper small, like yeah, for sure. You can put your GitHub in the chat or DM it to me if you want to contribute. And then you can get your own NFT. I'm gonna make it cool, like something of I'm gonna ask for like some NFT of Gene the Glitchy Giraffe as our reward for this. I'm pretty sure like we can ask for that. I think that'd be cool. Um, so yeah, so we're gonna do that. And yeah, I'm excited. Okay, cool. So we're gonna make it super duper small, so like it's more beginner friendly. I'm gonna make it so like make a PR for this one button, make a PR for this one link, so that everyone can contribute, and then even if it's like a hello world or whatever, it'll still like count. And then anyone who wants to include something into the repo that isn't a ticket or isn't like an issue or something that has been predetermined that we want, you can add to it. So I feel like that's a good idea. I think we can do that right now. Um, let's go to here. Let's add collaborators. We have Princeton 23 and Spawn 21. Zell Froster. We have Rohit. Abu. Okay. Am I missing anyone? Let me check my DMs. Cool. Can we add our own NFTs to it? I think you. So for the purposes of this project, I think the one that everyone's gonna do, we can have like just the one MLH NFT, but maybe in another time, or you can make your own project, or like there's the many like things here to mint your own. But for now, I think we can start with yeah, I think we can start small and then work our way up. If you wanna do that, like after the issues, maybe. Is that cool? Let's see. Issues. Let's do that. New issue. So I'm gonna make labels for front end. So we have integration. So I guess this is also a little bit of like this part of the workshop is a little bit about how to set up your own open source project. So we have backend. What else? So this one is front end and beginner, and it is create connect wallet button. New issue, connect MetaMask wallet. So this one is going to be backend, but not beginner. Oh, connect wallet, connect wallet, connect wallet. Connect MetaMask wallet. I was hoping there was an existing like snippet of code, but I'm gonna not leave like hints so that y'all can like figure it out amongst yourselves. Have that experience. Mahina Manawara. Nice. Cool. So now we have 4 contributors. Or collaborators, because you haven't contributed yet. But we shall by tomorrow. Not that one. That one. So we'll need make it pretty. Where is it? Front end. We also need, what were the things that we needed? Connect to GitHub. Connect GitHub. No, not front end, sorry. Back end. So, what we could do is like between now and tomorrow, like do the issues and then tomorrow wrap it up and put them together. And then tomorrow we'll assign, like by the end of it, you'll have the NFT. What do you guys think? Gosh. And then I'll make an announcement for it in the server so that other people can contribute to. Let's see. So right now we are connecting GitHub. We are making it pretty. We are connecting MetaMask wallet. We are creating the connect button wallet. Oh, that means we need to create connect GitHub button. Again, this is super duper beginner. Literally like one line. And then unless you want to make it pretty. Ooh. If anyone is a front end is a designer, we could add a contribution for, and then we can call it, as Prince said, UI. And I want to call it beginner 2 because you don't need to code for it. E.g. in Figma. Okay. Oh, does everyone know how to like claim or like ask for or claim an issue so that people don't work on the same thing at the same time? Let's see. We shall need community rewards. Oh, that's the thing that's right here. Okay. Okay. No, I'm honestly gonna do this. So. How do you do the link again? It's like I think it's like this. Let's see. Preview. I was wrong. Maybe it's backwards. Jeez. What's up? I did it. I was a little hesitant because we could have used their template, but I think we're good. We'll just take the parts that we need. Yeah, I think we'll just take the parts that we need. Cool. Let's see. Authenticate third web. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we need? Let's update that. Issues. I have to do this one because the NFT is assigned to me, or like the NFT is gonna come from me, so I'll leave that for myself. What else we got? What else we got? What is this next thing of which you speak of? Oh, just that. Cool. Is there anything else we need? Let's see. What are types? Oh, it's in TypeScript. These are just styling. Let's look up public. We don't care. Pages. Index. A little bit, but it's not too late. So you're good. We are not, so we're not coding it right now. We're setting it up so we'll do it asynchronously between the two workshops. So if you want to contribute to the project that we are all making together, put your GitHub username in the chat. I will add you to it. And the cool thing about our project is that we will be giving away an NFT if you contribute to it. And you are making the mechanism that will reward yourself with the NFT. I kind of like how that's turned. That is what we are here for. Do not worry, my friend. I am giving this resource. It's a wall of text, but it has links to further walls of text. We have these resources as well, and then we're gonna do this. I'm making it so that you don't have to actually code the mechanisms. You'll just understand how it is done in the back end, but you're not doing it yourself. So it's like beginner friendly. Let's see. Wait, what are we laughing about? There's such a delay between like that and like the messages and me talking that I'm like, what are they? But we are connecting third web. We're good there. I'm going to specify in the README that we're using JavaScript, not TypeScript. I'm like pushing commits that are that short. My heat map is going to look so nice. Cool. Oh, my wall of text. Yes. Nice. That is the spirit, Prince. We love that for you. Nice. And that is how I hope everyone else sees this. Like, there is no harm. If you get it wrong, then you'll learn how to get it right. If you don't know how to do it, then you'll learn how to do it. This is a very safe learning opportunity for y'all, so take advantage of it. Yeah, we love that. Okay, so this is what we're basing it on. We're using JavaScript, not TypeScript. You will receive your very own NFT. And I'm about to ask, oh, while I'm here, I should. Yeah. Yay, we love that. That's awesome, friends. Okay. Cool. And then, yeah, we should be, I think that's all we need right now. These are the, I don't think this is what we'll need, but I'll fix that part. Let's see, login. Cool. And then we have, I think we're good. If anyone else wants to add themselves, ooh, hey. Rohit already started calling dibs on stuff. We love that. Oh wait, why did I do that? No, we don't want that. Rohit, we're cool. Nice. You see that, friends? It is that easy. Yeah. Cool. So, let me take a second to oops. I'm gonna make a channel just for us inside the GitHub, the Discord, and then all of the resources for this like set of workshops is gonna be there. We're gonna talk about it there, and oh, maybe I can just make a thread. Um, mm, mm, I don't want to put it in random. Where do I want to put it? Maybe like random is the only place I can do it. Hmm. Where's my cool? Give me 1 second, friends. What am I doing? There. Um, is it safe to assume that I'll put this here. People's usernames are the same. So Zelf, Froster, Rohit. No, that's not it. Maybe Princeton. Nope. I know it looks like. I mean, 404 not found is too common. I don't know if this is the same person. Yeah. Um. Who else? I know Medina is here. No, she's not in the server. No, so I'm looking for like what? Oh, it's the same icon. We're good there. Let me like no. Is there anyone else here? Yeah. Same username, Mads. Okay. Oopsie. Is it S or Z? S. Oh wait, Medina, are you in the like Major League Hacking repo? Sorry, server. Cool. We have our hit right here. Big Bad Wolf, and then what do you mean? MADS. Yeah, girl, I don't got you. Hey, nice. So next up, I could make the NFT myself. Like an ultra special Gene the Glitch Teacher. Okay, I asked them for like the gene graphics so that we can have our very own ultra super special gene NFT, and I live for it. I'm excited. Awesome. Let's see. Let's see. Cool, 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 cool. So yeah, this is our stuff. Um. Oh, now I can link it. Bet, 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 bet. So anyone with the link in view, and then I'll pin this. Pin, 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 pin. And then oh, we're almost out of time. Bet, 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 bet. So we are good to go. We're gonna wrap up here. Everything that you need is going to be in that channel. Anyone who's interested in joining can still join. It's not too late. And I'm gonna put the instructions as well for anyone who wants to. For anyone who wants to join late, even though they didn't like come to this live, so it's okay. Thank you for coming, everyone. I appreciate you. I look forward to working with all of you over the next like 24 hours or 22, because we're meeting up again tomorrow at noon. Cool. So I'll see you, friends. Bye.